Hello everyone, this is Caesar. Today we're here in Anaheim, California, and we're going to be working on a knock box for the fire department. So here I'm just opening up another box that's already here installed. I open it up just to make sure what the wiring looks like and whether it's working or not. I have already tested that and it is working. So let me turn the camera so you guys can have a close-up on what's inside. Alright, so this box right here is looks like it's a Doorking box. We can't really see the model number, but we have another one that's basically the same. Here is the wiring for this box. Basically everything goes in there. Let me try to push it in really quick. Alright, so the wiring's in there. So what we do, we come with this plate and we push it, we turn it, and it locks. So that box is similar to what we are going to be installing, which is this one right here. Ours does not have a key from the fire department yet. Here is the model again on what we're going to be using. Once we put this on our on the area that we're going to be installing, then we're going to call the fire department. Alright, since I'm here already, I wanted to show you guys a different type of box right here. Let me turn the camera on this one also. This is again is another fire access. This box looks different. This one is fully red. And this actually has multiple key entries. Let me go ahead and show you guys another one that's on another gate. Alright, so here I'm walking to a different gate. And again, this box does look different than the new ones that we got. It's probably, well, it says Base Industry, so that might be the brand of the box. And this one has the capability of 3 keys. So Francisco's over there getting his stuff ready. Let's zoom it in. He's getting his all his stuff for the installation of the box, which we're not going to need that many tools. So here we're going to secure this door right here, and there is the Doorking. So we're going to put it right around chest level, and that should get the fire department in the building right here. This behind me is the Doorking. That's where we're gonna run our wires to. And once it's all installed and run, I will show you guys the final installation. All right, so we are here and we figure out what we're gonna do and where we're gonna put the box. Let me turn the camera so I can show you guys what we have so far. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start drilling. We're gonna may require multiple holes. Hole number 1, that's just enough to get the guide going for the next drill, or the next drill bit. We don't need a big hole, it's only 2 wires that are going to go through there. So let's go ahead and do the next hole. That's hole number 2. It probably already fits there, but for the sake that the wire is not, that we're not struggling putting in the wire in, we're going to do another hole. Alright, so that will allow us to put in the wire. Next step is we're going to open up the box. From the hole, while this is open, we're going to mark where it lands on the Doorking. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and open up the box. Take a look at I'm going to remove this so it's easier to mark on the other side. Again, I will show you the model of the box that we're using. It comes with keys also, other keys. I'm going to use the Sharpie to mark where we're going to do the hole on the other side. It's level now. Alright, I just marked with the Sharpie. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start the same process that I did with this box. I'm going to start with a small drill bit, drill in, and then with this one we have to be a little bit more careful because we have all this electronics in there. Alright, we're going to start drilling the hole here. And again, we have to go slow. I'm gonna change it to a bigger drill bit. So then again, we can push the wire through. We're gonna go for the medium size. So usually we would be able to just use the big one or whichever one we want. The thing is that I feel it's a lot harder to start with the bigger one instead of drilling like the guide. So we can just continue to drill from there. Okay, let's bring this in a little bit. I'm gonna go with a smaller drill bit so we can, it's gonna be easier to put the next one in. All right, that one's almost done. We're gonna move on to the larger bit. We could use that one or this one. Actually, we'll probably just use this one. This is the last one we used on the other box. So let's give that a try. And there it is. All right, so now this is all flush. And this box can go into place now. As the holes do match right there. And for the purpose of, again, making this easier, I want to make this hole a little bit bigger, just so we're not guessing so much. So this is the same size as that one. And we're gonna go just a tiny bit bigger on this side. And the reason why I'm gonna do this side, because it's easier to do it here than I feel it's easier than do it on the other side. There it is. And the holes are aligned. This is aligned right here. So now all that's left is to drill on the concrete and align this. So since I already have this going right here, I'm gonna use my Sharpie to know where the holes are gonna go. All right, so I have marked the spot. This is a concrete wall, so I'm going to use a concrete drill bit instead of using my metal drill bits. Alright, so we're going to drill the hole to mount the box. This is concrete, so like I said, we're going to use a bigger drill. We could use a normal drill, but it's faster with this one. Hole number 1 complete. Hole number 2 complete. Hole number 3 done. And just to confirm, we do have enough depth. I'm going to let Francisco go ahead and do the mounting. He's an expert at that. Alright, there Francisco's adding the anchors. So that way the box stays secure. And it is. Alright, so it's not in my box. And secure in place. Alright, box is firmly there. Now, what we have to do next is run a wire. Once the wire is run, we're going to close this box, and it's going to stay like that, calling the fire department to do the key right here. Alright, so let me show you which wire we're going to run. So, we're going to leave it there ready. Let me go to the wire. So we're going to use this wire right here, which is 18 gauge. This is what we use for low voltage, depending on the distance. But basically we have our positive and a negative right here. All right, let's get this cable cut and put it inside there. All right, we got the cable. Let's follow Francisco to the process of fishing the cable over. And there it is. So, you know, as a matter of fact, maybe we'll cut another cable that is longer, Francisco. All right, we're pulling that cable out, and then we're gonna add just a tiny bit longer cable so we're not struggling once we do the jumper over here. All right, longer cable coming. And now we have room to either pull in either direction, so we're not gonna be struggling. Let's leave the cables exposed right now, and we're gonna do the connection right there. But before we do that, we are going to go ahead and put this all back together, so we know that it's working before we even make any new connections. So I'm gonna pause the video for that, and I'll show you guys once it's all completed. Alright guys, so the box is mounted. The next step is to connect our jumper wire to see if this is going to work. So the first thing I'm going to do is disconnect the positive side from here and connect it to the positive over here. I'm going to ground this because this plays what the key will do. So once they turn the key, this is going to open up. So right now what I'm going to do, I'm going to close it to then allow continuous power. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to remove the green. Removing the green, and I'm going to put it here with the red. I'm sorry, now I'm going to do it with the black because this is the incoming feed. I am going to push that in. So this right now does not have any voltage right here. So what we need to do to add this to the circuit, and I will show you this, that even if I well, I can't show you this, I will show you that it's working. So basically once I connect these wires or short the wires like this is going to allow us to open the door. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to close the door and show you guys that it's working. So the door is now secure. And I'm going to remove this for the purpose of testing. So if I try to put in the code, I'm going to block the code, but you'll hear the sound. So that's releasing. It's locked. Now I'm going to go ahead and short it out. We're going to do the same process, again blocking the code. Running this way, you will see that the door actually released. All right, we're gonna go ahead and close all this up. I don't think we need to show you anything else. This is I would say the important portion of the video, just showing how this gets connected, how this gets mounted, what's inside this box. Right now, we're just gonna leave the wire shorting out like this with tape or lug nut, and we're gonna close this up. So that's all there is to it. Alright, before closing everything up, I wanted to show you guys what I left over here. That goes like that. I'm going to put the box like so. I'm going to close that. So all there is left is to close this up. Alright, so the Doorking and the Knox box is already installed. All we're missing is the key from the fire department. Let me show you what it looks like. Alright, so that is the end result. That's how the firebox looks, or the Knox box. This could have been installed just anywhere there, but I think that looks really nice. Alright, till next time.